Yo, what is going on, everyone? Hope you guys are having a great day today. My name is JMeyels, and in today's video, I wanted to give you guys my opinion on the new ranked legend Rampart. Now, the reason I say ranked is because I think Rampart is 100% a part of the meta for ranked, and I think Respawn has done a great job as far as making the new legend a part of the ranked meta, making her like on the front headlines of the season, and she's not like Revenant was in season 4, where you have this legend that's released and then they're just terrible and they're put on the back burner. I think they did a great job on making her maybe a little bit overpowered, maybe needing a nerf, but I think she is so good. And honestly, I think her abilities are quite healthy. I don't think it's like Revenant's abilities where it's just like you have to buff them, and then it's just kind of like you make their abilities so confusing and so much like analytical that you have like, oh, you have 2 silences and these silences work like that, and now they work for this amount of seconds, now they work for that amount of seconds, and then you don't have a range, now you do have a range. And so it's just like so complex with Revenant, but with Rampart it's just like clear cut. Her abilities are what they are, and they're just really good off the start, and I think this is an incredible legend. I love using Rampart, just simple as that. You guys will see from the clips right here just how good I think I played with her. I didn't really use her abilities all well like I should, but there was one time that you guys will see where I just used her abilities and just popped off and had a 1v3 and then actually destroyed an Octane with it. It was just so much fun to use. Now, I really think that honestly Apex has taken a huge step in the right direction with Season 6. You guys will have to give me your opinion down below, but I think Season 6 is just so good. I really do. Now, a lot of people have been complaining, like Dowtouche and like even someone I saw on Twitter earlier saying that just the Season 6 has some issues, and of course it has issues. I've had server issues when I first got on, but I just think that the positives outweigh the negative so much better, and I just really am enjoying this season. This is honestly the first season I've played since Season 3 or Season 2 where I actually got off of playing and told my friend Luke that felt good and that was a very enjoyable experience playing Season 6. I honestly had so much fun. The Volt SMG is so smooth, and the gun is just like Rampart. It's just a very new gun, and it's a very good gun. It took over the world by storm. It's like just absolutely the best. I think everyone's showing favoritism for the Volt SMG, and that's a story for another video. I'm going to talk about the Volt SMG. I'm going to talk about the map changes. I'm going to talk about everything that we need to know that's different for Season 6 that I think is taking a step in the right direction, including the time to kill. I think it's a perfect addition. There's just so much good about Season 6, honestly, but I want to talk about Rampart today, and I want to give you guys some scary news about Rampart, scary news about Season 6 ranked, and even the ALGS competitive scene with Apex, but also I think that this is a good problem to have. So number one, we do have Rampart, and it is an issue to talk about. Is she good? Yes. Do I think her being overpowered maybe is a good problem to have? Yes, I do, because like I said, with Season 6 just being released, I think it brings more attention to Rampart. People are now wanting to use Rampart more, and just like the effect that you had with Season 1 and 2, Octane and Watson, they were so new and that everyone had used the original legends so much. So because they were the only 2 new legends, people were wanting to use them so much. But now you have a lot of different legends, considering that we're on Season 6, and really no one is honestly anxious to use the new legend unless they're really good. Especially I know with Revenant, whenever Revenant came out, everyone was wanting to use him for about, like, I would say 2 weeks, and then once they realized that he wasn't that good, he just kind of faded off. Now obviously Rampart needs her time to see how she's going to settle in, but I think she will no doubt take over the competitive scene. She will no doubt be involved, and everyone will want to have a Rampart on their team. But just because I think it's good for the statistics of the game doesn't always mean it's always the healthiest for the game. Now I want to talk about my reasoning as to why I believe that it could potentially come with a nerf down on Rampart. Now me and my friend Evo were talking actually, and this is what he said. He said, I'm definitely a little worried about Rampart is going to be a little bit broken. Imagine Rampart, Watson, Caustic. How do you actually beat that? 5 fortress walls, 3 miniguns, plus Caustic and Watson traps, and I just think that is an insane combo to have, especially when you get ALGS money on the line. I think it's definitely going to need a nerf as far as like having 3 miniguns at once. I don't know, maybe I can see some explanations come out, and maybe we can understand why these abilities need to stay the way that they are. I think Rampart is so good, but maybe a little too good. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Rampart is definitely meta. I don't care what you say. I don't care what you argue. Maybe she's not going to be a part of the ALGS meta, but I think that she will, and I don't see why not. And even if she's not a part of those by the mainstream teams, I still think you're going to have some really good pro teams that are maybe not as well known. They're going to give her a try and probably make her work. I think She's an incredible legend, definitely going to shake up the competitive scene a bit, and I'm honestly thinking about maining her. Like, I really am. Pathfinder's been a lot of fun still, but I still am on this Justice for Pathfinder trend on this hashtag. I think Pathfinder needs some more love. I can't believe the way they've been treating him, so I'm really looking for Pathfinder to get a new buff, a better buff, something that actually makes a difference. But until then, I'm probably going to stick with Rampart. Just so much fun to use. Let me know what you guys think of her down in the comments below. Leave a like on the video if you did enjoy. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see some more Apex Legends daily content like this, and I will see you all in the next one. It's Vibe or Die up in here, baby. Let's go, and I'm out. Have a good day, guys. Later, and peace.